If you're a real estate agent earning $200,000 a year and you want to grow your passive income, this show is for you. Learn secrets other agents use and hear from experts in our field who will guide you on your journey to investing in assets like apartment communities so you can take your commissions and turn them into cash flow. Here's your host, Randall. Let's dive in.
All right, welcome back. It's great to be here today. We had a couple of shows that we took off, and it was nice to be off, but we're kicking off a new season and a new string of interviews and guests that we're bringing onto the show. So welcome back. Today, I just want to kind of high-level few of the conversations that I had and the guests that I'm bringing on. Lawrence Dunning his episode is going to be airing on Monday, and then I have another one that's coming out the following week. And I just talked to those two guys, and really good conversations. Reminded me why I love doing this podcast so much, and why I love coming every single week to have a conversation with you and talk about real estate and life and investing and all the things, entrepreneurship that really the guests that come on the show allows me to do. One, it's an exploration of their lives and what they're working on and why they're so successful, how they can help you in your investing and in life. And then it's really just me. I get to learn a ton every single week, talk to these guys and gals who are top producers, who are fund managers, who are just doing a lot in the business. So I just wanted to, again, thank you for joining me on this journey and being with me as we go through it. So one of the things I talked with Lawrence about was really just like enjoying the journey. I know for myself, when I was starting to invest and I was buying single family houses, I always felt as though I wasn't in the right asset class. I should be buying something bigger, or, anybody can do this sort of mentality, and really just looking for something else or a shiny object, like thought that it wasn't the sophisticated investment that I felt like I needed to be involved in. And for whatever reason, talking with Lawrence just allowed me to appreciate the experience that I gained from buying and flipping and doing so many single family houses and the business that we built. And so it was just something in the enjoy the journey, be in it for the long haul, because he's got these 3 different success principles that he goes through. It's invest for the long term, and build something for the long term, build relationships for the long term. And so, just thinking about that and knowing what I've gained from the last 10 years, 12 years, 13 years of investing in single family properties, transitioning into multifamily, it's really just like, yeah, all right. I'm proud of what I've done and what we've achieved as a company and in real estate in general. So again, one of the things that we talk about is enjoy the journey. There's no fixed destination. So if you are investing, or if your brokerage business is at a certain point and you're just trying to get to the next level, and either you're struggling or you feel like it's not going to happen, or you're not happy currently because you're not where you think you should be, take a moment to pause, reflect, look at what you've done and what you've accomplished, and give yourself a little bit of credit and be grateful for the journey, right? It sounds cliche, it sounds kind of corny, but I know that with when we talk about having our kids and like how it changes the way you look at things, and enjoying the time that we've got with them, it's really hit that home where it's like, it is a journey. Like I want to enjoy all the moments that I have with them, all the little things that they do and the things that they say. It's the same with business, right? You're not just trying to hit a target of, $10 million a year or whatever that number is. You're dealing with people and you're living your life at the same time, right? So don't get so caught up in the destination that you don't enjoy the things that you are experiencing along the way. So that was one thing. Another conversation I just had with Axel Ragnarsson. He's going to come out, his episode come out in a couple of weeks. He's out of Boston. He's buying multifamily. He is, it's always interesting to talk to somebody who's out there doing it and just GSD, getting shit done, and comparing that to, I guess, somebody who's just promoting something, or who's out there just selling a dream or something, right? And so we talk about the difference in raising capital for somebody else and buying deals on your own, and just going out and doing it. And so a lot of the conversations that I've had with real estate agents and brokers who have never gone and bought a deal, but they're in real estate, but they're not really in real estate. You're running a business of a service-based business, rather than a product-based business. Like if you buy the product and you own the real estate, then you are a product-based business. That's how I look at it. So again, how do I relate this? When you're talking about raising capital for somebody's deal in a multifamily where you own a tiny fraction of that deal and you have no control over it and someone else is running it, compared to going out and buying one single family property where it moves the needle for you much more significantly than a 0.0001% ownership of $100 million property. It's not going to do much for your cash flow. It's not going to do much for your balance sheet, right? It's not going to do much for your net worth. But if you go buy a single family property or a duplex or a 5-unit or something like that, and you're able to get it at a discount, and you grew your net worth by $100,000 by simply buying this thing, it moves the needle much more significantly for you than trying to get involved in some of these other deals. So anyways, just two separate conversations that made me, again, appreciate the path that I'm on and the track that I'm going down, and want to convey to you the same thing. It's like, it's all well and good to want to go and buy 150, 200, 300 unit apartment complex. But if you're just getting started, be okay with the process of going out and buying that 5-unit, buying a duplex and just getting started, getting into the business of doing it. If you've been in real estate and you're an active agent and you haven't bought anything and you don't own any real estate, like, take that step and buy something and get in the game. So anyway, just a couple conversations that are coming, and I know you're going to get a lot out of those shows when they actually air. I don't do either of them justice in my quick synopsis of what we discussed. They're both much better spoken than I am. So definitely tune into those episodes. They're coming out in the next couple of weeks. As always, I really appreciate you jumping on. If you're getting value out of the show, please go on, rate and review. It helps us a ton to bring on those guests who are providing a ton of value. So have a great weekend, and we'll catch up soon. See you on the next episode. Did you know that 80% of the agents we speak with got into real estate in order to gain passive income so they could obtain financial freedom and become work optional? If you want to stay up to date, the best way is to make sure you're subscribed. So if you haven't done that, go ahead and do it now. We'll catch you on the next episode.